Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichik. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we are
Leading
ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
That is second. The first baseman, number 25, Miguel Cabrera.
Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers 0, Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Jonathan Davis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bauer into his motion. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. VR gonna have to hurry and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, number 13. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Grichik has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding into the box, Kepler. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tatis gets his lead at first, nobody out. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Batting 8.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Count remains at 0-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A pause and the 0-2, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Two and two. Here it is. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Teoscar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, John Hicks.
Stepping in for the Jays, John Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 10.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Back up the, oh no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. The count now at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Trout.
1 gun here in the Detroit third, and standing in the ever dangerous Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Next to the Tigers.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And it's fouled away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Randall Grichik.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder, Randall Grichik.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, number 8. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here swinging the bat left-handed.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Way inside with that. And a pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. The 0-1 delivery. Slow roller left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, Kepler, JT Realmuto.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now
stepping in now, Justin Smoke.
Justin.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bo Bichette has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. Sacrifice attempt here. And he is in there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Bichette at second. Davis on at first with nobody out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bauer pauses. 1-0 on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. A tag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Yeah.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 25.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And he pops it up. Bichette over to his left. He makes the play. And welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the
Good
Jays,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman, John.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Cabrera has a play. 1 away.
The batter,
Every pitcher
Number
loves
10.
to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichik.
Stepping in, Randall Grichik. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Mike Trout. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 196 for his career. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McGuire corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Riding in once again, number 8. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Candelario.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The next batter, Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he's gonna make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor.
Your attention, please. Now,
certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be